Well, if you are one of the faithful, you're in good company. There are a lot of people celebrating holidays, Christians, Jews, Muslims, all the holy days happening at the same time. The rare religious overlap, it's not going to happen again for at least another 32 years. But today, Christians worldwide are observing Good Friday as the day Jesus Christ was crucified. On Sunday, they will celebrate Easter and Resurrection Day, the day he rose from the dead. Jews are celebrating, marking Passover, the biblical story of a mass exodus from slavery in Egypt and their protection, their supernatural and divine protection during that time. Muslims are observing Ramadan. It's a holy month focused on fasting, prayer, reflection, and community. Let's bring in Rabbi Denise Eger and Father Francis Rocky Hoffman. Both of you, welcome, and a Good Friday to you, as well as happy Passover, happy festival. Rabbi Eger, I'm going to start with you. You know, Jews obviously are focused on hope, renewal, freedom, but there's still stress. And this week particularly, over the past few weeks, we've seen some really sad, dire news and headlines. How do we stay focused on what's really important?
Well, good morning to you and happy Easter to my compadre here. This is a season of hope, and Passover really celebrates the notion of liberation, and that was for the ancient Hebrews, of course, liberation from slavery. We have to look at one of our enslavements today, and the chaos of the world that we're living in can feel like an enslavement for many of us.
So true.
And so we use these spiritual principles that are so embedded in all of these holy days about renewal and faith and rebuilding our humanity in a world that tries to take away our humanity. That's what's so important.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that and liberation. I was talking to one of my dear friends, William Krause. He lives in Florida. Shout out to you, William. He said he was going through a really trying time, and he turned what he called his prison into a classroom. What can we learn, Father Rocky, as people are marking these holy days so that it's not just tradition, but a teachable moment?
That's interesting. I say turn a prison into a classroom, so something dark into something hopeful. That's really the lesson of the Passover and Exodus in ancient times, which then is mirrored in crucifixion of Jesus, and everybody thought all the hope was lost, and then 3 days later he rose from the dead. So it really is a season of hope, because there's life after death. You get a second chance. There's forgiveness of sins, and that's why people, they go to church this weekend. I was just down in Florida. I was watching these stations down in Florida, and and the churches are jam-packed. People are looking for hope. And yes, there is strife in the world. We're praying for peace in Jerusalem and the Holy Land. But there's been strife since the get-go with Cain and Abel, and Jesus comes to tell us that if we can find the big-heartedness to forgive people, that's where peace begins. And for Catholics and Christians, this is the high season of the year. It's the only time of the year where you can go to church 4 days in a row. Holy Thursday, Good Friday, Easter Vigil on Saturday, and then Easter Mass on Sunday. Last night when I was coming out of St. Mary Angels in Chicago, a beautiful Holy Thursday service, there it was, a big full moon coming up over Lake Michigan. I said, that's why we have Easter now. And as you pointed out earlier, it only happens like every 32 years, but Jews, Christians, and Muslims celebrate these seasons at the same time. That's because our liturgical calendar is based on the lunar calendar. So there's 13 months in the moon calendar and 12 months in solar calendar. It's all quite fascinating. So Jews, Christians, and Muslims, we have this unity in terms of we all believe in one God. We all look to Abraham. We all look to Moses. We all look to the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, and really, we have so much in common, more in common than we have different. Rabbi Eger, I know you wrote a book called 7 Principles for Living Bravely. Tell us a little bit about maybe one of your favorite principles, if you have one, and how we can all learn from that.
Well, thanks, Adrienne. It's so apropos for this particular season of the year, for all of these holy days and holidays. But the truth is that in this world of chaos, that we have many seasons of our lives and we need ways to navigate them. So the 7 principles, I wrote this book with Reverend Neil Thomas of the Cathedral of Hope in Dallas, Texas. It's an interfaith perspective on the principles of mourning, truth, rest, love, prayer, joy, and hope. We have to get back to the basics, I think, because we are so overwhelmed with messages that we are not loved, that we are not human, And this book, I think, helps us to refocus on these spiritual principles that comes from both of our traditions,
That's so true.
Christianity and Judaism, to help us recenter and speak forth. That's, this is the message of Passover, to challenge injustice. Moses went to the Pharaoh to challenge the injustice of the enslavements of the Hebrews, and it should give us hope to we can challenge the injustices wherever we live, whether it's racism or homophobia or transphobia or poverty. This is what we have to re-imbue ourselves with to live life bravely.
Bravery and living with love and being the hands and feet of a loving God. Rabbi Eger and
Yes.
Father Hoffman, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And
God
shalom.
bless you. Thank you.
Shalom.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.